and it is time for our Sunday night game now, folks. This was not originally the Sunday night game. This is Kansas City at home at Arrowhead, -9.5 against Denver. It was originally supposed to be San Francisco, Seattle. They made the switch for a more entertaining game, and I guess it'll be more entertaining because Seattle's not involved, Sean, but this is a 9.5-point spread for Kansas City against a Denver team coming off a pretty impressive win against the Chargers. But it's a Kansas City team who is coming off a bye and playing as well as any team, really, other than New England in the AFC.
Yeah, originally, when I was looking at this, obviously as a Broncos fan, I was going to take Denver, but Teddy Bridgewater's a little banged up. I mean, I'm sure he might play.
I think he'll play.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit banged up, and the thing, Kansas City's on a roll right now and off a bye. Denver hasn't proved to me that they can do it, 2 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row. I mean, they start trending in a decent direction, and then all of a sudden, they come up against another team here, and they just, this is obviously.
However, 9.5, a big total.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot of points. Basically, we talked about this, and here's the other thing: the Chiefs absolutely own the Broncos.
Yes.
In the last head-to-head, the Chiefs have won 11 in a row, but before that, Denver had won 7 in a row. But right now, Kansas City's won 11 in a row. It's tough. I mean, when you start getting double-digit winning streaks against the team, I mean, that's more than a little bit of a trend there. So the other thing, too, is Kansas City comes in, probably the healthiest team in the NFL right now. They came off a bye, and they got basically everybody's back healthy. So I think they're going to be primed to make this run towards. I wouldn't be stunned if Kansas City goes through and runs the table at this point. I don't think they will, but if they do it, they're 7-4 now. Maybe they get to 13-4, 12-5, something like this. But they're going to be trending upwards going to the playoffs, and I just can't pick against the Chiefs. The only thing though is the Chiefs aren't very good against the spread. I mean, they've been terrible for 2 years.
Yeah, the only teams they beat are the NFC East.
Yeah, but some of that has to do with the fact that Kansas City's been so good now for 3 years that every time they play a game, the spread is just massive. This is a tough game, and they're almost a 10-point favorite. So, I think that has to do with it, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I
am also going with Chiefs -9.5 at Kansas City. Arrowhead will be hopping a week off. Those fans will be nuts at Arrowhead. So I will go Kansas City -9.5 against Denver. Remember, you watching on YouTube, go to that like button and hit it. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, go down, leave comments. You want merch, we'll get you merch. Lane Lamoreno, he's getting merch this week. We appreciate him following us along with many, many others. And of course, go down a little further, that description box, hit the links, and you will find Sean the Genius Miller's previews, updated odds, updated injury reports, and exclusive offers from various different sports books. So get there early and often, because they are a-changing in the NFL.